Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hitman 3, where I did it. I have done it, I figured it out, kabam, look where we are. So this is a weird thing. This is much better hidden than I think most things in Hitman are, and now I'm overjoyed to have done this, now that we understand how important these shortcuts are. Check this out. The only way to get out here is via this window in Alexa Carlisle's office, but there's no obvious way up to this ledge. This took me a while of searching around also. That definitely just completely tore up my junk. This took me a while of searching around, but the only way up here is to come to this staircase and press against the wall, and that gives you the ability to hang up there and then climb across. I think usually things in Hitman are a little bit better signposted than that. That's a little tricky. Alright, so obviously we very much want to get outside and do the thing. And I did just go ahead and look up what the issue with the birds is. But before we do that, I want to make sure that we get... Well, actually, probably the right thing to do is to go out on the balcony and climb down from there, right? Let's go open up the other shortcut real quick. Okay, that's right. We have to drop down here. Alright, so, apparently the deal with the birds is that the Undertaker will just never go get Alexa himself, no matter what you do. It is a thing where you have to take the disguise and do it yourself. It's weird, though, that the game seems to imply that you have to fix the bird situation and then he'll do his job. I'm assuming that it's just the bird situation has to be fixed in order for you to do his job. Like if we tried to tell Alexa the graveyard was ready without dealing with the birds, she would tell us that we gotta deal with the birds first. And all you have to do, according to the things I read online, to fix the bird situation is deal with those 3 nests. You do not, in fact, have to shoot any of the infinite respawning birds. I really thought we were doing a good job, though. It seemed like we were dramatically lessening the number of birds. So, we're going to get our shovel here, because obviously we have to bury her in her own grave. The poetry's not really complete until you do that. You know, I've never buried anyone before. Never really had cause to. But it's kind of a big job for one person, right? Like, I know 47's a superhuman in many ways, but still, this doesn't seem like 100%... Well, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. So let's go grab the Undertaker, which should be a pretty easy thing to do, especially since we took out the wandering security guard, and many of the people just, like, we sort of cleared out a whole side of the graveyard, right? So if we just wait for him to walk up here and start worrying about his papers and stuff, it should be very, very easy to just drop him, and then... Oh, this is not a body box. I remember that there was a box over here, but I remembered it as a useful box. Well, I suppose we could poison his water bottle. Here's my plan. I'm just gonna... Everybody knows that an Undertaker cannot resist the sound of a free shovel. You know how those guys love shovels. I'm just gonna, drop this here and he'll come get it. He'll be drawn to it. He will be unable to resist the siren call. Yeah, it turns out to have been really valuable to knock out all of the people on this half of the graveyard.
Hey, come out if anyone's there.
And then this just feels very appropriate, right? What? He turned around and... Ooh, Hersky. I mean, whatever. We weren't looking for Silent Assassin here anyway, right? But... Still annoyed. That was definitely a hit from behind. That was a hit from as behind as it could possibly have been. Okay. Anyway. Hello, it's me, the Undertaker. I am on a significant undertaking. Are the birds' nests are gone, right? Yeah, okay. I guess let's just go tell Alexa that the thing is ready for her to inspect, and then I'm sure we will be presented with an opportunity to just knock her into the grave very easily, right? And listen, if we end up having to employ a propane flask to really vault her in there, we're ready for it. That's a thing we could do. So I'm allowed inside the house, right? I'm a man of great importance and distinction. Look at the height of my hat. Ooh, I am in fact trespassing inside the house. Is that true in all the parts of the house? It seems to be. Well, what the hell? How am I going to talk to Alexa Carlisle if I'm not allowed inside the house? Just going to steal all this stuff, obviously. Boy. You know, I thought just looking up the bird thing on the internet was going to be enough to solve this. Maybe there are more pieces of this that I'm missing. Let's try going in the front door. Maybe I was just like, I was walking around and...
Seems like you're not cleared to come through here. Sorry.
Okay. No, I am not cleared to come through here. Am I able to signal in some way over at the graveyard that it is now time to do the thing? Yeah, maybe I need to tell someone at the funeral to go tell Alexa that we're good to go. This has been a weird one. Out of curiosity, we did pop some challenges, right? Did we pop the bird? Did the bird challenge happen? No, we still do not have the check mark. I think this bird thing might have just bugged out on us. Like, we might have to go and do it again. I can't tell you anything. Can I signal to Alexa from my desk in some way? No. Yeah, I think this might have broken. I could fill the grave. That seems like a counterproductive thing to do with Alexa not in it. Boy, I really want to throw her in that grave and then drive off in a hearse. That feels like the thing to do. She never walks outside of the house, right? So there's never a point in her patrol where I'll be allowed to go up to her and talk to her. Where's she at right now? I do sort of wonder if I bugged this out. You know, particularly I'm thinking with the fact that there's like that weird, awkwardly floating rock over there and everything. So we know we're not allowed to be in this hallway, but if I just sneak in here real fast. She does not have an interaction square on her. So maybe you don't do this by walking up to her and talking to her? Excuse me, Miss Carlisle. If I could have a moment of your time, please. Let's just see if we can get her to walk outside. No, don't send your guy out here. That's not helpful to me. Alright, but if we take her guy out and then we make a noise outside, then she'll have to come and investigate it herself. Can't believe that I'm getting away with that. Really shouldn't have been able to do that one. Okay. Now we need to make a noise outside, and she'll have to investigate it herself, right? I kind of can't believe how easy that was. But see, now she's far away from the windows. Does she come over by this window while she's in here talking to, Oh, she comes over to the corner to get a drink, right? I guess she's...
Answer your bloody phone, you coward.
What do you think that noise was? Go have a look.
Yeah, gee, I have no idea.
Overreaching your competences. You are...
I'm definitely gonna get in trouble if I jump in this window right in front of this guy.
I will make you pay. You can count on that.
Area clear.
Yep, area clear. That's definitely what's happening here. The area is just extremely clear. Miss Carlisle. Ugh. So, I'm wondering if we need to restart the mission or something to get this to run correctly. It does seem a little broken. Do I have a save? I don't have a save. Well, whatever. Okay, we did some important stuff. All of our autosaves are going to be from after we solved the problem, right? This is going to be the farthest one back, maybe? This is while we're still in the gardener outfit. Oh no, this is definitely from today. You know what? Okay, we're just gonna restart the mission. I'm kind of curious. We're gonna run over to the graveyard as quickly as we can. We're gonna pop those bird nests and see if that pops the challenge. Because I really do think that maybe all that has happened here is that we have run afoul of a powerful bug. Either that or everything I read on the internet was lying, which, I mean, would those obviously procedurally generated internet guide pages tell a mistruth? Can you imagine such a world? What's that? Yes, easily? Yeah, me too.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's
I am increasingly sure that that is what has happened. It does seem like that's what it ought to have been, though, right? I'll take this soap. Oh, and a lead pipe. You never have enough lead pipes. And obviously a pipe wrench. You can't operate a lead pipe without a pipe wrench. That's why it's called a pipe wrench, you know? Alright, now we have the tools necessary. Sorry, let me get the shovel. Then we will have the tools necessary to do this job. Maybe I should become the Undertaker first? What is the level of symbolic appropriateness that is added by having the Undertaker be the one who takes out the birds? And I could say some weird Crypt Keeper shit in a real deep voice. That sounds pretty okay. We're gonna try just burning down the nest real fast first.
Madam Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket, dropping.
So hold on,
everywhere.
let's make sure that we understand the information here.
He'll see Madam Carlyle. He's in a right state. So unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no, my aim's horrible. Safer for everyone if I just wait here till he says he's ready for Madam.
So, okay, you're supposed to be able to talk to her as the Undertaker then, maybe.
Using my reputation for this outrageous spectacle.
Again, though, it does really seem like you should be able to just ask him what's up and have him tell you. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, for maximum safety's sake, let's take care of this guy first.
What was that noise? Why am I doing this?
Okay. Very, very safe and easy there. Alright, retrieve item. Let's shoot some bird nests. So... Yep, and there's the challenge. So yeah, it just bugged before. Okay, well, good to know, I guess. Let's put that in there. I was gonna say, that seems like such a Hitman solution to a problem that it was real weird when it didn't work. Okay, I feel better. So... let's deal with this guy too, shall we? Because he's a problem. It would be best if we did not have a security man walking around this part of the map. And it shouldn't be a big problem to take him out.
Come out with your hands on your head.
Yeah, he's pretty well hidden from everybody with this strategy. Okay. Okay, he just said I'll run through everything before calling Madam Carlyle down.
Fake funeral. Where's my credibility if this gets out?
So I think he noticed that the birds are good? That the bird situation is handled? Maybe? Let's follow him for a second here. I mean, maybe it is the case that he'll never call her down. Maybe that's what that line, I'll just run through everything, is supposed to... He's, like, too nervous to go through with this. Because he sounds pretty distraught about the whole concept. Oh, but he is walking out here. Hold on, maybe we got it.
The birds are gone, and I'm ready to see Madame Carlyle now.
Good, I'll let her know.
Okay.
Mr. Parsons is ready to see Madame Carlyle.
Yeah, that fits the Hitman logic so well. How could that not have been the solution, right? I'm glad to see that I'm not totally out of touch with the game's expectations. So we're gonna pull this dude over here and disappear him real quick, right? Where did I drop my shovel? Here it is.
Anyone there?
I have achieved credit for a mission story. Let's just move him real quick to this bush. I'm sure there's a fun version of this where you let the Undertaker do his thing, but I want to hear that 47 dialogue. So my shovel and of course my briefcase. Nope, that was the hearse key. The hell's my shovel? Did it get caught on the guy? Did I drag it over here? No, that's my disguise. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm looking at my inventory. I know a shovel can't disappear into your inventory. What did I... It should have dropped on the ground when I started dragging him, right? What's the button for instinct? Here we go. Huh. Did I unmake it? Somehow? It does just seem to be gone, doesn't it? Yeah, that's concerning. How am I going to bury her? I don't usually use the old Hitman vision here, because it's not... I feel like it's not usually... Okay, whatever. Let's just, real quick... It really does seem to have just disappeared, though, huh? Is she gonna leave if I don't... I mean, we could just hit her with our briefcase and drop her in the grave, I'm sure. But that's not... How are we gonna... You can't bury someone with a briefcase. That's ridiculous. I'll take this, though. It's not really funeral supplies. We could throw her in the wood chipper. That's an option that's still available. Yep, that's just the gardener disguise. The shovel's fucking gone. Boy, do I know where there's another one? I don't think I do. I'm gonna... I'm gonna maybe real quickly here... Did we not even create... Did an autosave not even occur? I don't think an autosave even occurred. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna fix... I'll be right back. Alright. Welcome back. I just redid the whole thing, and this time I did not use the shovel in the takedown at all. I discarded it safely in another spot over here beforehand so that I would be sure that nothing horrible would happen to it. Alright, let's meet Madame Carlyle and give her the tour of her grave. If you know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she's going in the... Yeah. You'll get it, listen, you'll get it when we get there. This would be a lot easier if she didn't have a security guy with her.
Parsons, I don't like to be kept waiting. I trust we can be efficient now I'm here.
I can be very efficient, Madame Carlyle.
So efficient.
Of me doing here. What an awful idea. I want it
So obviously we could have just,
ceremony tomorrow.
you know, had her get electrocuted here.
I must say I don't care much for the choice of flowers either. I need a moment to consider what I want.
So is her security dude just going to be right up on her this whole time? Because that is going to complicate things. You know what? I'm gonna just have him get distracted a little bit.
Oh, I don't think this is good at all.
I find that having family members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair. I've never understood the need to publicly display grief. A person died. Most natural thing in the world. No need to make an emotional
Okay,
scene of it.
he's busy.
I hope you haven't planned for one of those.
No, don't poison
I
thing.
prefer to keep it simple.
But that guy's really just wandering off, huh? I guess he's gonna puke in the river.
Solid, no fuss. I like it. Well done, Mr. Parsons, I approve.
Why don't we examine
Yes.
the grave?
Grave beautifully.
So, to sum up, I expect you to remove my picture from the memorial. That was an absolutely horrendous idea. Very unfit for these historical surroundings. This is my ancestral burial ground. Huh?
That seems like a good moment. We'll just real quick.
Well done, 47.
Wow, he really is superhuman. Alright, and when her security guy comes back, he's gonna be very confused, is all. So, I mean, obviously we need to drive the hearse out of here. I'm assuming that it's gonna be one of these getaway options up here. I gotta be honest with you. That was less satisfying than I would have liked. Maybe I should have just hit her with the shovel? Excuse me, you're leaning on my ride. Yeah, I mean, it was all right. It's just like, she probably shouldn't have died from falling 3 inches into the, you know? Whatever, it's fine, I guess. It didn't feel quite the way I wanted it to feel. So, oh, I got a silent assassin. Wasn't really thinking about that. So we're a little bit into the episode here. Okay, I see a remote audio distraction. That's a useful thing, and we now have the ability to get an agency pickup in the graveyard. Notice that's not a stash, that's a full pickup, so anything could go in there. That sure would have been useful for the purposes of this. But I mean, whatever. We had to run over to the location where the other pickup was in order to grab the shovel anyway, so it's not really much of a loss. Yeah, so we have a little bit of time left here. We could do another thing. You know what? I'm gonna insert a jump cut here, and I'll be back with the idea for what the rest of what we're doing today in just a moment. Alright, sorry about all the cutting today, but unfortunately real life intrudes. Distractions dealt with for the moment though. I think we're going to close out this episode by just displaying a little bit of mastery here. We're going to try to really quickly wrap up the classics. I think we can get Sniper Assassin done, suit only, in pretty good time, now that we have this quick path up to the roof. I guess my only real question is there a way that we could do Silent Sniper Assassin suit only? Because we have a reliable way to get her to walk out to a place that's pretty far out, away from the house. And we could just use the sniper rifle to drop her into the grave, right? I guess the real question is, do we have to take out her security guard for that to work? Let's try it. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna get Sniper Assassin here. We have a fun, easy way of doing that. I've decided that the only appropriate suit for this would be our rich people hunting gear, with matching briefcase. And I decided it would be best to bring a sniper rifle that I think will reliably kill her even if we don't cleanly hit the head. That the Red Dragon's fun and everything, but it doesn't do the raw damage that a lot of the other sniper rifles do, it seems like. So let's try this. Let's see how quickly we can set this up. Because we can very easily get the case file by just going up to the place that it makes the most sense to take the shot from, right? I think with that shortcut unlocked, this should actually be very fast. So I took the starting point behind the house here. Hold on. So we're going to want to run over to the graveyard, take the shots, and then our way up onto the roof is on this side of the house, right? So Let's see what happens as far as, we don't necessarily need to get Silent Assassin suit only. I mean, obviously, all the mastery from accomplishing the Classics challenge would be nice. It's a lot of mastery XP, but it's probably not necessary. I'm just gonna run. I'm not afraid. I mean, I'm afraid, but there's lots of cover around here that we can use to hide in our fear. I can get those nest shots from here. Let's just do that and then run up to the roof. I don't know why I'm going into like slow motion focus mode to hit the nests. Like they're gonna move away from us. All right, we'll just reload that and then throw it back in the briefcase. And that's our drain pipe right there. The patrollers that we would have to worry about are all pretty far away. The question is just, can I make it over there? I think that this should work. Right, like that guy's our major concern. And he's not paying enough attention. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to leave my briefcase behind though, because we gotta climb here. So, retrieve. Okay, this this ought to work out just fine. I bet there's a way to do this that'll satisfy Silent Assassin. My big concern here is that we will not have a moment during which we can eliminate Alexa where it won't spook somebody. And remember, to get Silent Assassin, we have to have no bodies found. But let's just see how this works out. I wonder how long it'll take her to actually get out to the graveyard. And we don't know exactly what the Undertaker's behavior is when showing Alexa around, right? Because we prevented this from occurring last time. But, like, look at this. Look at how beautiful that shot is. We could just drop her directly into the grave. Alright, so this is him... This is him just now going out to tell her that they're ready to go. I think we have time to do this. We know what the code is, and the only thing we have to do here is just make sure the guy at the bottom of the stairs doesn't see us, and that shouldn't be a problem, I think. These guys inside, they are not, so I'm just gonna take our buddy Napoleon, resolve this problem real fast. Napoleon, shh. You know, it's very difficult to keep him from singing. He's got this irrepressible joie de vivre. I mean, obviously we're gonna steal stuff while we're here. Do this. Do this. 1, 9, 7, 5. Good. Take that. Grab it. 47. Okay, there we go. He's got to animate a little bit more than usual on that one for some reason.
Time to take care of Madame
And then
Carlyle.
somewhere around here is the... It's right around this painting, right? Is the spot where he'll let me jump up. There it is. Yep, and she's still in the house. We had plenty of time. She looks like she's just now going outside. I mean, listen, I would love to have a moment here where we can get the shot and have it count as a Silent Assassin kill, but I'm not gonna, like, if we have the opportunity to drop her directly into the grave, obviously we take it. It's too perfect. Is she on the move here? Yeah, okay. You know what? We may as well save. We might be able to finagle a way to do this. Where's the last? Here we go. There's always a risk with this game that saving while somebody's executing like an actual script will will cause a real problem. But you know, maybe we won't even have to reload it. Is her security dude just not with her? That's weird. He totally was last time, wasn't he? Okay, he's following, but very distantly. I mean, honestly, we might be able to get Silent Assassin doing this by just waiting for her to walk kind of close to a bush and then shooting her into the bush. You only need people to not be looking at her, like, basically at the moment of impact, right? Also, this vista is lovely. I love how moody it is. Did somebody find my briefcase? Is that why people are shouting, "What's this?" downstairs? It'd be very dramatic to just pop this right in front of her, but I probably shouldn't. That's unprofessional. I mean, it's so easy. It's such a clean shot. Let's just see if her security guy... Oh, no, she didn't... That's right, she walks over here, and then she comes over to look at the grave, right? And her security guy is, in fact, looking away. If she walks over to here, and the Undertaker turns around to, like, look at his papers or something, we might be able to get a really clean, nobody actually sees what happens kind of shot. Although, I am skeptical that they will not be able to find the body. Well, apparently that was actually letting him deliver the words is a challenge itself. Her security guy's right on the other side of the gravestone. The Undertaker's looking away. I'm taking the shot. No Silent Assassin, but it's very dramatic.
Well done, 47.
You know, I'm kind of curious, though. Could we... I'm not allowed to save right now. Alright, let's complete the mission so that we got the challenge locked in. I am kind of curious if there was maybe a moment there where we could have done the whole Megillah, all of it at once. Wonder if it's just my imagination. I feel like there used to be a challenge in the first game for Sniper Assassin suit only. Maybe not. It does look like my briefcase. Oh no, my briefcase is totally fine. It's behind the bush enough that nobody saw it. I mean, I don't really need to conceal my rifle, because obviously, like, anybody who sees us in here is going to be mad at me whether or not I have a huge gun. But, fine. Alright, what's the nearest exit? I guess it's probably that's probably that footbridge, right? It's got to be faster to go to the little footbridge than it is to go all the way down the path to my motorcycle. And we can stay in the bushes, like, pretty much the entire way there. Either in the bushes or behind the hedges. Obviously, we gotta watch out for the investigator who could ruin everything. Hey, buddy. I feel like you need to take a break.
Yeah, I feel horrible.
We also honestly could probably have just, like, thrown any object behind him and it would have worked just fine. But once you have a puke gun, don't you dare come over here and vomit in this bush. It's going to be real bad for you in so many different ways. He's unsure. He's unsure what to do. Okay. Good enough for me. Those guys are right there, and I am very brightly colored. And yet... Is that guy... Alright, he's not looking at the bridge. I'm going. Aha! Before the yellow thing filled up all the way. He comes over to investigate. He's like, I'm sure I saw a guy over here. Alright. Suit-only sniper assassin, but not... And I that's probably... Yeah, that's for taking exactly the shot that we took and knocking her into the grave, I assume. Not quite suit-only sniper silent assassin. We almost got the full thing. Let's just really quickly here load back in and see if we could have gotten it all at once. Let's see if there's a moment where everybody's not looking at her enough. Because, like, once she's down in the ground, she's not hidden, but you'd have to be pretty close to the grave to see it. What on earth was that? Does the ladder descend anew every time you do that? I'm kind of curious about something. Nope. Oh no, she did stop and look over. She is gonna go check it out. Unnoticed. It may well be the case that nobody finds her body there. No, we did. She's just outside of the bushes. Damn it. A version of that will work, though, because her security guard is so far away from her. I don't know why he lags behind her so much here, but, like, this is a golden opportunity. I just need to shoot a better location so she goes into the bushes more. I should have been thinking a little bit more about the fact that this gun, the bullet impact is pretty serious and moves their body a lot. So you want to shoot, like, a location where after the body flies from the bullet impact, the target is still inside of the bush. There we go. I think that's a little bit better.
Mission complete.
Nope, that one got seen, apparently, because we lost our little guns turned red. Nobody wants a red gun. Everybody knows that's bad. That's the universal sign for failure. Did we not wait for these guys to separate enough? Because the last one totally worked.
Find out what that was.
Yeah, too close. Just gonna tell them to have a look into it. Oh. Now she's in lockdown mode. She's panicking. No, wait, maybe? Yeah, this might just not be in the cards. I was so close that first time. Kind of waiting for her to just move into a position where... I can't get them to all look yet. Damn. Alright, let's give this one more try. Because it was so close to working. Maybe it would be better to do a different bush. The thing is, I want to do it before her security guard gets outside. Right, he's got considerable follow time, but... if he's outdoors, he's looking at her. So you have to wait until the security guards are far enough away that she doesn't think to call them. I'm trying not to move her very much. I'm trying to hit her really low. If you hit somebody in the upper half with this rifle, it fucking moves them. You can do some hilarious things with it. And I took this rifle specifically because... oh, she's out... still outside the bush. Okay. It's possible that this could happen, but I don't know that I'm going to get it. I'm not going to make you watch me try over and over again, though. I think this is probably an acceptable place to call it for today. We really showed Dartmoor Manor who's boss. When y'all come back next time, tomorrow, I believe there are going to be some new escalations. I think they are releasing some new stuff, so we'll try that out. And we'll see you then.